Last week we had a really good game here against the Bears, and I just realized I'm very dumb. I thought I had hope for the number 1 seed. We already know the Bills won their game. I just didn't sim the week before looking, and the Bills did clinch the number 1 seed. So, my false hope led to a very unfortunate reveal there. But really important to maintain the number 5 seed, which I think I really have at this point. I don't think anyone can pass me in the wild card, considering I'm basically a divisional winner. So closest behind me is the Ravens. Yeah, they're already out of it. So we've locked in the number 5. And we will get into some DB battle here. Get into some contracts prior to starting this game, because I think I know what I want to do, but it's hard to say right now. I shouldn't have hesitated. Gave him an edge. Of course, now I clamp him. Didn't know where that one was going, but I got it. Dang it, he jumped in front of it. I overran it. Clamp that and give me the pick. Broken up. May call that PI. I call it playing good defense. Got to gold there. Almost got penalized for blitzing. Alright, very good opening drill there. Robinson has a bit more speed than Tatum, so those are going to be a lot easier to get off of. Alright, very good start here. 3 picks in a row. Give me 4. Booyah. Five. Very good start to this. He beat me on that. He beat me on that press. I was kind of hoping to be competing for the number 1 in points for the week, and he might, but I think Thompson's probably going to crush that. He only needs like 5 touchdowns on one I do fairly good on, so. If I had gotten all 8 picks, would have been a very good number to contend. Flip it around. Get back outside here. Beat me. No. Yes. Had to juke out a defender there. Alright, I'm probably going to run out of stamina trying to find this thing. Definitely looks to be that way. Gonna flip the script here though. Got a little stamina back. Flip it again. Dang it, they got me. If I had gotten that 500, I would hit gold. Would have been sitting 3 for 3 on golds, but I'll definitely take a silver on that one. Alright, now if it was the one before this, I could see that 18,000 holding up. But unless they just pitch it a million times, which they may very well be doing. Who knows, we've already burned 11 seconds. Haven't even gotten to 1,000 yet. Alright, there you go. Still not over 1,000. 20 seconds in. Good run here outside. Sitting here. Okay, he may actually get the point total for the week. Halfway, only at 3,000. Doing a bit better on some of these though. 4,500. Oh, okay. Stuffed me there. Alright, we only have 20 seconds left. Pitch is not going to be helping here. Well, that did, in a way. It also hurt, because it takes time off the clock. Another touchdown may give me the points necessary to surpass him, though. Okay, nope. And, and I messed that up. But he hit about 15,000. I don't know the exact number, but that was a good drill. Got himself up to, ooh. Hold up. We're not actually changing this? I'm just curious. So for that one, okay, it's 15,000. Get Tyler back out there. Or Tyree. Tyree Subtle, gonna be getting a trench battle this week. Very nice, very nice. And I think I'm pretty set on doing a trade up in this draft. Reason being, I have a feeling I'm gonna be a little higher than that linebacker is gonna go. I need to make sure I secure him. But also I don't mess up other positions too badly. Obviously losing Fulton is gonna suck if we have to do it, but I think picking up those 2 linemen, Dev trade upgraded, he's a superstar defensive end now. We've gotten gold on 3 out of 6 events so far. Oh, I bought it out. Aw, man. I had that. Okay, enough with the zigs. I'm terrible at covering them. Even when I know they're coming. I should add the first one though. I just stopped moving. And again, that hesitation. I did it with Tatum. It hurt me when I did it with him as well. Let it get behind me. The catch is luckily prevented. Goodness, not another one. And I got burnt by Fuller. I think gold is out of the question here. Especially if we just get a sack. Oh, really? If we give up the catch? Way too many zigs for me to overcome there. Really, really poor performance. Well, I think that's gonna end up bringing... Hard to say what the average would be on that. We're gonna check out the prospects real quick. There's one specific player I want to see. We'll take a look at any true developments we have. He is around 1, so definitely someone I want to go get. Due to that reveal, I will be comfortable moving on from Fulton, saving some money for an inevitably giant contract. Putting us back into the mega debt hole. It's going to result in massive loss of players. So these two could be moving on this year. I've done really good at drafting receivers. That's why, while I really like Whitfield, I'm not paying him that much money. Now, these linemen, on the other hand, we know their importance. Man, I'm a little more hesitant on, but I'm going to offer him the deal. So now we have $42 million to do whatever the heck we need to with. Technically speaking, if I wanted to, I could pick one of these two back up. Based off of the cap hit, though, probably not going to happen. I could bring Gaddis back. I think I also have to... Yeah, let me get these taken care of real quick. Oh, don't worry. I'm offering you more than a 1-year deal. We'll get both these up to 4. He's not very interested, but he'll take that. Alright, and he's highly interested. We'll bump up the years on him as well. Bump up the money a little bit. There we go, perfect. Got $30 million left to do whatever we want with. Obviously, I'll be accepting that option, but really there's not a lot of people we need to sign here. And any of these guys, they're death pieces. I think that kind of puts us out of the question for these two. 15 and 11, yeah, definitely for sure. But that also opens up to us to free agency and such, so glad to get those deals done. Weren't all necessarily, but they'll be good for the future. Go possession here. That's a pretty dang good upgrade. He'll be 30 years old next year. Hoping he plays to about 36 like a lot of the really good tight ends in this league, but we'll have to see. And yes, I know that's unrealistic for real life, but it's not unrealistic for Madden 24. And it's really not that unrealistic for real life if you look at like the Kittles and Kelsey, players that get like really old. So, well, for not really old in like life, but football terms. I need this slow crawl to zone coverage to speed up a bit. Wasn't I just talking about this man not going to be able to get another upgrade this year? We'll go power this time. And hell, he'll have another one. +3 power moves, that's good. Thompson, I think we went utility last time, so we'll go blocking here. Very nice. Alright. Going to check out the Bills roster. We know they have some good players. So we're going to have to be a little careful here. Dalton Byrne definitely surprised me a bit. I thought he was going to be a bust. Brian Good. Pinkston, Ward, Irving, all still here. Wilds. He has 7 years of experience. They both came out of the same draft class. They played together. So that explains why they have such a good connection. Alright, entire line is low 80s. George Morse, Terrence Harrison, Dwayne Archer, Luke Reed, Andrew Holloway, Mitch Black, Devin Hayward, Quincy Rose, Pleasant, Anderson, Matthews, Dale Buchanan, and Evan Booker. Alright, let's get it. A really kind of insignificant game here. It's really just stat based. So I'm not even going to watch the whole thing. I'm going to sim the third quarter. Just because it's really not that important of a game. Both of us have clinched our seedings, so...
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
We can end with the same record, though, but they will still win the division and the conference. Pass outside, hits Humphrey, gain of 12. Much better start than the last game already. Handoff here, Glover has room, gain of 6. Making me think I should have pulled the starters for this game. Humphrey, gain of 2. Important play here, not really, because like I said, this entire game is fairly insignificant. But breaks free, picks up. Oh no. If we get one more injury, I'm pulling the starters. Pass. Arsenal can't hang on. Not likely going to when you're being covered by their number 1 90 overall X Factor corner. Alright, pass here to Patterson, gain of 7. Pass over the middle, caught. Phillips? Don't know if that's a tight end or a receiver. No idea. I think it's a receiver though. Pass over the middle, hits Humphrey. Gain of 5. I think Ham is back. No, that's man. Pass, hits Curtis, touchdown. I cannot afford to be out Whitfield and Ham in the next games. Because the AFC North is tough, my division's tough. We've already lost to the Chiefs, I'm sure they're in there. Actually, no, they were pretty bad. I'm surprised we lost them. But good opening drive.
He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl.
Honestly, might sim both the middle too.
But they won.
Just watch the first and the fourth.
Team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the
We don't need to see a whole lot. Just kind of let the eye play out how it plays out. Oh, ankle tackle. Good play there. Would have been a touchdown. Sure, it'll be a good game, but like I said, it's purely stat focused.
Good pickup on first down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead,
Alright, gain of 3 for good.
yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Just needs to do that again.
They'll keep it on.
He will.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to
Pass outside. Caught. Gain of 5.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the 25, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Burn.
Pass over the middle, getting into the red zone.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point.
Both offenses starting off hot.
They'll run on first down.
Good run. That's going to be a touchdown. Banks getting in for a 13-yard rushing touchdown.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6
Alright.
overall.
Pretty good.
Bills are able to match the
We're going to see a couple more drives here before we get into the semi.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kicks are
Hoping to see more touchdowns here.
ready for their second.
I need to see an interception filled game for the Saints quarterback. Hodgins. Pass too early off the mark.
Giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a bout of wills in a lot of ways because
Watch, the dang Saints game is going to be one of those
for this drive
ones that aren't even live right now. Taken down.
comes down to who can execute.
Horrible
Looks like can step up and assert its will.
pass protection right there. 3rd and 16. I'd honestly just run this. But
He's letting
Chip has other plans. He may have gotten hit on the release.
down, so hang on. A big call coming up.
Nope, it's holding. And it was also nearly picked off, so I'm glad it wasn't.
Instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Alright. Possibly see a couple more drives after that horrible drive.
44.
If I the number of Jets drives I watch, I will watch the same amount of Bills drives. So if we get a 3rd one here at the end of the quarter, I'll watch into the 2nd quarter just a little bit.
Up the middle they go. Good. And he'll go down.
Depending how much time too, because if it's kind of inconsequential time, I may just send the whole thing. Not the 4th quarter, but okay, the Saints are playing at the same time as us.
To throw. Burn.
Pass over the middle, caught. It's a good play.
18 on that one as the Bills are
Burn and Wilds connecting once again. They've done for probably over 10 years now. Oh, nearly intercepted by Brown.
for these two teams.
Hebert can't catch it off the rebound.
Season opener. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. He'll try again with the arm.
Pass over the middle, caught. That is a surprise right there. Was definitely anticipating an incompletion. Handoff here, going for 7. Good run by Good. 6 yards to go to get in the end zone. They have a first down after 3. Play action. He's going to get outside. Touchdown, Burn.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead.
All There will be exactly 2 more drives in this game. Until the 4th. Possibly early 3rd. Or late 3rd. But it has to be like within 2 minutes. Alright. See if we can bounce back from that flop of a drive. Play action. No one's open. Stepping up. Taken down after a 1-yard gain. Hand off to Patterson. Secured outside. Good run of about 15, 17. Good start to this drive, especially for the running game. Get Glover on the outside this time. Again, the blocking holds up. That time is going to be 15. Possibly going to see another handoff here. Never mind. An audible coming out. Still could be a run. Not going to be. Heavy pressure there. Pass to Patterson. Gain of 9. Likely the last play of the first quarter here. Screen set up. Good blocks. Gets out of bounds. Just short of the red zone. We might call one more play. Unlikely though. Nope, we do get it off. Glover doing too much there. Only gets 8. I mean 2. Only gets 8 would be a crazy complaint. Glover in the backfield again. Should have just followed his blockers on the previous one. He will get the handoff. Breaking into the red zone, 3 yards short of the first down. Possibly another run here. I'm predicting pass though. It will be a pass. No one's really open, but Humphrey gets the edge. Taken down 1 yard into the 10. Alright, 5 wide here. First and goal from the 9. Audible from Montgomery. Flushed out, has to throw it away. He may have been trying to hit that, but unlikely. Gonna have a run here for Glover, barring an audible. Okay, we have an audible. Heavy pressure coming. Just has to dump it off to Thompson. Barely gets a yard there. Alright, well this has been a pitiful goal line decision making. But wide open over the middle, hits Humphrey diving into the end zone. He almost missed it. Alright, and we will see the Bills' opening drive here of the second quarter, and then get into some simulating. Definitely would be a good game to watch fully if it mattered. I need the defense to play better though in the playoffs, because we cannot be giving up all these touchdowns. Not going to get any stat reveal here for the Saints, but it's a good sign that they don't have a touchdown yet. Pass over the middle, caught by Pinkston, 8 yards. They can run, they can pass, they can do whatever they need to here. Audible here. Pass down the middle, tried to break it up, he's gone. It's Ward. Correction, Irving. Ward is 24 maybe?
Extra point splits the uprights.
Alright, we're going to be getting out of here. Get into some simming. Three and out for the Jets offense. Bills drive and get a field goal. Alright, quarter ends. Bills getting ball. They end up punting after a 3rd and 1 stop. Good drive there, getting a touchdown pass for Patterson. But the Bills answer with a touchdown of their own. We'll get into this one here. I said it had to be probably within 2 minutes. I'll stretch it a little bit here. It's a good game. Probably going to lose if we can't get the defense to... Okay, apparently the offense needs to wake up too. Is Whitfield back in the game? I don't see him, which is not a good sign. But this also is a heavy run set, so... Alright. Gain of 7 there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun.
Blitz sent. Not enough. Whitfield is okay for now. Pass outside here to Humphrey, breaking tackles, picking up 8. Gonna have to about 2 more plays here in the 3rd. Alright, good run by Glover to get the first. We will likely see 1 more play here. Alright, pass outside, hits Humphrey again. Gabe Branson going down. Ah, man.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the
that sucks.
on EA Sports.
We're probably not in a position to see whether he'll return or not. Horrible pass there, should have been picked. Alright. And Mrs. Patterson. Would have been a 1st down. But we have an opportunity. If we get this, we'll only be down 7. We got it. Defense has to come through the stop, which they have definitely not done yet today.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out.
Hopefully we get the Saints update here soon. Or the Bucks, one of the 2. Although I'm really not worried about Bryce Young anymore. Pass down the middle, caught by Wilds to the 40. Alright, run for good, Banks correction, 3 yards.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
Yes, definitely true. They have a good running game as well, so. Blitz sent, picked up, but misses Wilds. 3rd and 7 here, very important play. If we want to win. Oh my, 24-0. And sack here. Tatum getting his sack. Bryce Young only has 1 touchdown back-to-back weeks. So yardage-wise, with the pick from Bryce Young in week 16, we should be okay to be over him. And barring a bunch of touchdowns, we may even be okay from Hodgins if we keep getting more touchdowns in this one. Can't have any more drives like the last one, though. Handoff here, down the middle, gain of 9.
Before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
Probably should run it here again. We will. Getting the first down. Has a blocker. Breaking tackles.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Montgomery.
No one really open. Hits Humphrey over the middle, inches from the first down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw.
Alright, should see another run here. Play action. Pass outside, open, caught by Curtis.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The drive continues.
Good game here for Curtis.
Touchdown. Here's first
Audible here for Montgomery, still 5 wide.
looking to throw. Montgomery.
Pass outside, knocked free from Humphrey's hands.
Out of that one. It's second down. They'll stick with the passing game.
Pass, tight end screen essentially set up there, 5 yards.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end.
Important play here, we will kick the field goal if we have to. And I hate the play call. But maybe we go for this actually. I think we should. Makes me feel a lot better about the previous play call.
They'll try and run.
Outside run, barely picks it up.
First down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Good play there by Glover, picking up the first down, putting us in a good position.
Back to throw.
Pass outside here to Gaddis, gain of 1.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And
I don't like seeing that takeaway screen pop up here. It's been a pick-free game to this point. Like to keep it that way.
looking to throw.
Another dump off to the tight end, this time losing one.
Yardage back at the 20.
Foolish play calls.
This offense
3rd and 10 here. It may have been a waste of time to go for it on 4th.
is 3rd and 10.
Heavy blitz sent, that is for sure. Gonna have to kick the field goal.
So on 4th down,
And of course, Hodgins gets a touchdown.
he hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So
I'm curious how close they are.
I guess they're thinking
I'm
their hands are
1,000% sure. I'm giving myself false hope. I really am.
that much in the
I think there's no chance we get MVP at this point.
Thinking must have been they didn't feel confident.
Too many picks. That's just the simple fact of the matter about it.
Field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance.
Because last year, I think he had over 10 more touchdowns and still lost it due to picks.
first down. And he is
Because he had over 10 more picks.
behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes back.
Alright, good play there for the defense. Tackle for loss.
Back to throw.
Pass knocked down at the line.
Fortunate
Keeping the clock from moving anymore. Very important play here. The Bills know it. We know it. Pressure coming. Taken down. Nearly fumbles the ball.
couldn't connect. The Bills
He does get it off.
he's on to kick.
Saving yardage. 4.5 minutes. It's really do or die here for the Jets offense.
Let's take it on the 25. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt.
Alright.
Get 10 back on the return.
Need
And that will come the offense as they take over.
65 yards.
On first down, Montgomery.
Pass over the middle. Hits Fuller. Backing up. Gain of 8.
Pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Audible here for Montgomery.
Back to throw. Montgomery.
Heavy pressure. Has to throw it away.
2 wide.
Should have just ran it.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake
We will punt here if we don't pick this up. We have the timeouts. Yeah, very unfortunate. Yep. O-lineman fell over, caused some panic in the backfield. Punt incoming. Defense needs another big play. Regardless, it's going to be a tough situation. If we're lucky, we'll have a full 2-minute drill. Starting off with the pass, incomplete to Pinkston. If we could get a good stop here for a short gain on the run, could leave us with 3 minutes. Pass outside, and no gain. 3rd and 10. Could be the make and break game for the defense. Play of the game for the defense. Burns stepping up, has to slide down. No timeout needed. We will still have 4 timeouts essentially. Alright, see how many yards we have to go this time. A lot. We have to go 82 yards this time. Alright, audible here from Chip. Gonna have trips to the right. Has to step up. Blockers are there. He slides prematurely. 2-minute warning. He should have kept running. Alright, we'll get another update on the Saints once it pops back up. But audible here from Montgomery. Pretty much the same setup as the last one. And has Fuller open down to the 46. Another touchdown for Hodgins, I'm sure. Nope, not this time, luckily. Big play there to Fuller. I wish he dropped that. Only lose 5 seconds, but that could be a valuable 5 seconds. Alright, heavy pressure sent, have to dump it off to Fuller. Down at the 40. 50 seconds left, need 40 yards. Pass outside, intercepted. That's unfortunate. Went the whole game without throwing a pick and then chokes right here at the end. The Bills definitely did a good job of keeping their offense moving, and then once their offense stopped moving, getting their defense going. Technically still have a slim chance. Highly unlikely, but we have big play potential. Screen set up, it's a good one. Game over. Alright, got swept by the Bills this year. Not ideal, but you win some, you lose some. Alright, get the stats here, then get into a stat update. Montgomery had 305, 3 touchdowns and a pick. 66 yards for Glover, 25 for Montgomery, 21 for Patterson. 87 in touchdown for Curtis, 75 in touchdown for Humphrey, 54 for Fuller, 31 in touchdown for Patterson, 28 for Whitfield, 14 for Glover, 8 for Phillips, 7 for Gaddis, 1 for Thompson, incomplete to Arsenal. 1.5 sacks for Cersei,
close out the
One
regular
for
season
Tatum,
as they
half for
finish
Fulton.
at 12-5. And now they'll have to see how the final playoff picture will all shake out.
Alright. Wasn't the greatest game, but gave us a lot of touchdowns and yardage. We don't need to make any more signings until the off season, so we can get quickly advanced here to check out the stats. Go power here for Ham. Glad to see he's alright. No injuries coming out of that injury-filled game. Who are we playing in week 1? The Browns. Weak link of my team. My defense? My pass defense? Alright, I want to slow down the pass. That is exactly what I want to do. Do not allow them to absolutely destroy us week after week. And it looks like it's going to be a snow game. Won't be getting to this until sometime after the weekend. Likely going to be Tuesday of next week. No, we're not going to do the weekly strategy. We're quite literally going to check out stats and get out of here. Alright. Let's take a look. 5,225. Is that a career high? It might be. It is indeed. 45 touchdowns. Should have checked this while I was in here. I think we had 47 at one point, so twice actually. So not gonna be career high in touchdowns, but he was sacked way too many times in my opinion. Oh wait, no, that's his long. You fool. 23, really good there. 15 picks, a third of it. Yeah, not the greatest. 1,114 with 13 touchdowns. You love to see that. 473 and 4 touchdowns for Patterson. 284 and 2 touchdowns for Montgomery. 39 for Whitfield, 4 for Curtis, 2 and a touchdown for Thompson. He only had 2 runs. 1,315 yards for Fuller with 11 touchdowns. 1,258 yards for Humphrey with 12 touchdowns. 1,149 yards and 9 touchdowns for Whitfield. 772 and 6 for Curtis. 250 and 2 for Patterson. 197 and 2 for Glover. 116 and 2 for Arsenal. 101 for Gaddis. 34 and a touchdown in the air for Thompson. Sellers had 25, 8 for Phillips. Alright, 11 sacks for Settle, 8 for Saunders, 7 for Dent, 6.5 for Caver, 4.5 for Fulton, 3.5 for Cersei, 1.5 for Tatum, 1 for Ross, and half for Robinson, Kramer, and Hines. Picks, we had 4 for Robinson, 3 for Cersei, 1 for Fulton, Tatum, Arnold, Hebert, Brown, and Hill. Forced fumbles, Arnold, Hebert, and Caver, recovered by Brown and Kramer. No blocks this year. And the only touchdown goes to Robinson. Let's go to passing here. I need to see how these numbers compare. I have a feeling they're not as good as I'm hoping they are. You know, I think the interceptions are still going to come back to bite us. Although we're almost over 1,000 more passing yards. How many rushing yards did you have this year? He also had 2 touchdowns, and he had more yards. I'm anticipating he won the MVP. Hold on, let's do... Yards are obviously number 1 by almost 1,000. We also have like way more pass attempts than anyone else. Touchdowns were number 1 by a significant margin as well. It's just those picks. Number 1 in interceptions. Man. Am I the least sacked quarterback this year? Of starters? No. Well, they split. Morris isn't the starter. He's probably the starter. Bryce Young definitely is. We're pretty low on there, though. Trayvon Newton leads the league in rushing again. I was definitely wrong about him. Cliff Moore, pretty good numbers for him in his definite last season. Very good across the board here. He's going to win Offensive Player of the Year. He was number 1 in the Week 15 update. Definitely number 1 now. Fuller is going to be a close second, though. Had a good end to the season. Top 5. Had 2 in the top 5. If Whitfield didn't get shaken up that game, we may have had... Do we have 3 in the top 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, sure do. Sure do. Humphrey, number 4 in touchdowns. And there's probably like a massive tie there. AFC sack leader ended up being Beckham by only half a sack more than Suttle. Technically tied it with Bobby Brewer. Pick leader Richard Sellers. That's crazy. 7 interceptions. Alright. Oh, 2 blocks for Kerr. That's nice. 2 safeties for Burley and 2 touchdowns for Pleasant. Check out the NFC side of things. 2 blocks for ML. Alright, we tied there, leader. Very nice. Number 1 offense. Number 32 defense. Number 1 points scored. And number 30 in points allowed. Cannot have that. He won MVP. He won it. Second time in his career, the picks don't matter. He threw for way more yards and way more touchdowns than anyone else. No one was competing with that. How I won the Coach of the Year, couldn't tell you. Chip Montgomery comes in number 2 for Offensive Player, followed by Humphrey and Fuller. Reveron just had way too much there. Alright, had Suttle down at 8. Curtis rose to number 2, but can't pass a quarterback. Suttle gets defensive rookie after getting up to superstar. He could be an X factor. Number 1 quarterback Montgomery. Number 3 for Glover. 2 for Fuller. 6 for Whitfield. No lineman. Suttle was number 3 for best D lineman. Fulton was 5. Niles Robinson 5. Adam Wise, best kicker. Love to see that. No old friends there except for Newton coming in at 6. Ramon Carmichael 7th. And Ron Watkins at 9. Newton, number 1 running back. Moore, number 6. Carmichael, number 4 for D-line. Alright. I'm shocked we won MVP. Really happy about that. Bryce Young probably broke on last year, I want to say. Dwyer probably broke on last year as well. They're about to pass some players who recently retired. If they continue their careers, Bryce Young might retire. But so far, other than Mahomes, the top 5 is still intact. I'm hoping to mess that up. Touchdowns. Richardson's up here, but he's retired, I'm pretty sure, so. Did he? Oh, I was about to say, if he did not break on, I would have been so mad. I wish he got a little bit higher, though. He's going to be ending his career here. If he played in one more year, he would pass Mixon for sure. But that's not going to happen. Touchdowns, though, we already knew he was up here. He was solidified. He should be good for the franchise. His rushing one is definitely not intact fully. All these players are retired. Same here. And I think he retired last year, so. Sacks. Other than these two annoying creeps, this is fairly intact. Yeah, no one's breaking on there. Best chance was Lindsey Young. That did not happen. Alright, Montgomery tearing up the board here. Doing pretty good. If he got just another 250 yards, a little more than that, 53 yards, 253 yards, and spread it out throughout the season, he would have been the number 1 in passing yards. Still a good season, though. He came up 10 yards short and 25 yards short of completely passing Mahomes. And almost 100 yards short of completely passing Brady. I don't think his touchdowns get on here. No, they do not. Rushing. Nothing new here. Or here. Oh, there he is again. He came close once again, but again, just had a few games. Like, I know he only had like one catch. There was a couple 4 in there. So if they were all consistently at his normal numbers, he would have shattered this record. Alright, in a game, obviously that one got broken last year. Alright, let's check out some career stats. He's about 15,000 away from getting onto the yards board. I don't remember whose numbers. It was in the 400s, but I think it was high 400s for the touchdowns. Just playing at a really high level right now. So, great start for him. Glover doing pretty good. 68 touchdowns, definitely nice. That's crazy. This man really has 2,000, almost 3,000 rushing yards and 17 touchdowns. Patterson will get over 1,000 yards next year. Alright, 850 catches. He's not going to play long enough, I don't think. Well, let's see. If he plays one more season, he'll be close to 1,000 catches. If he breaks the record, he'll be at 1,000 catches. Then if he has a similar season the next year, he'd be at 150-ish. Then, yeah, so you'd have to play about 4 or 5 more seasons, which is possible. Whitfield playing at a high level here. Fortunately, he will be departing. Fuller is an elite player. Last year's more touchdowns and nearly more yards. Glover might get over 1,000 next year. It's a possibility. Patterson definitely will, in my opinion. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Alright, check out the sack department. Caver coming in number 1 with 3 years of experience. Saunders, 2 years. Dent, 4 years. Definitely not the sack numbers I'm gonna like to see. Would like to see a bit more. Hubert has 20 interceptions going into year 8, or ending year 8 here. Lots of players sitting at 4, but they're all really young players. My defense is about to get even younger. 4 forced fumbles for Caver, that's impressive. Alright, let's go to the AFC here. Go to interceptions. Westbrook here, probably going to retire. It's been a good career for him. 16 picks, 11 forced fumbles, recovered 6, 2 blocks, no touchdowns, but very impressive player. Floyd Elam here. Wait, wrong series. Will Wharton, also probably about to retire. 9 picks. 7 forced fumbles, recovered 3. No block safeties, had 2 touchdowns. Pretty solid there. Let's jump over to the sack department. 121 for Schroeder. Likely going to be his last year. Maybe not, actually. He's still up there. Will Wharton sitting at 95. I did forget to look at that when I was looking at his stats. I know there's more on here. Yancey 65. 2 picks. No touchdowns, but that comes with time. Dwayne Archer here. 57 sacks. 3 forced fumbles. 2 safeties. Should be it for this side of the field. Oh no, we got Josh Beckham here. 28 sacks. No safeties. He did block a kick and he got a touchdown at one point. Jump over to the NFC. Kari Wilkins sitting at 63 or 66 sacks. 4 forced fumbles, recovered all 4 of them, has a block. Might be missing out on someone here, but I don't think so. Yes, we were. Ramon Carmichael, 26.5 sacks. Gonna have a lot more in here. 33 picks for Cummins. 5 forced fumbles, recovered 4 of them. 6 touchdowns. We nearly threw one to him in the Browns game this year. Alright, Ron Watkins, likely close to retirement as well. 20, what, how old is, okay. 22 interceptions, 17.5 sacks. Cummins at 6.5 sacks. 6 forced fumbles, recovered none of them himself. Doesn't mean our guys didn't get it. Block by 1 for him, 2 touchdowns. Not interceptions. We got Judge here as well. Has 10 sacks, 18 interceptions, 5 forced fumbles, recovered 2 of them. Got Mitch Merriweather, 9 picks, 1.5 sacks. No forced fumbles, but he does have a pick 6. Alright, anyone else we're forgetting defensively, I'll get to shortly. Receiving. Oh, he's still playing. Okay. Clark Springs, really high up here. He'll retire soon. A lot of tight ends up here. Gonna be big numbers for Humphrey to pass. Becton sitting here. What age is he at? 34. This is his last year. Broke, nope, just short of the 10,000 yard mark, just short of the 60 touchdowns. Humphrey sitting down here. What place is he in for active? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th in active yards. Needs about 2,000 more to be the number 1 active tight end. But that will come shortly as soon as this man retires. Oh, he needs about 2,700. 2,500. Be 3 seasons before he passes him. Has 61 touchdowns. Very nice. Very nice. Juan Sanchez, 48 touchdowns, 6,550 yards. Eric Johnson, 27 touchdowns, 5,565 yards. Cliff Moore at 3,058 yards in the air, 20 touchdowns. Go back to rushing here, 14,669, 135 touchdowns. Very good career for him. Sadly, it will be coming to an end. Unless it just doesn't, but it probably will. He'll be 35, 70 something overall. Newton also having a pretty good career. Being a backup definitely hurt his numbers. But 8,302 yards and 62 touchdowns. There was no more running backs that I don't think we really need to look for. Oh, Colin Long here, 3,987 yards, rushing and 22 touchdowns. Pretty good career for him, even though he has like no success. Alright, Colin Long maintaining his lead until the end of his career. But if they played one more, even if he plays next year, he's getting past. But I'm pretty sure he's already like in the 70s. He's basically in the same position. What's his age? 30. He'll be 37 next year. Yeah, he's retiring. I said that last year too, though. And Colin Long does not maintain the lead in interceptions, sadly. Montgomery currently number 3 in active touchdowns. It's going to take him a long time to crawl up to them. Dwyer's going to play a while longer, I think. He's in the same boat as Colin Long. Now, he may play some more years. I could definitely see that happening. But let me check my pictures, make sure I hit all the hot spots for players we need to check on. And if so, I'll end it here. Matt Humphrey, Montgomery, Gamble's retired, Sanchez, Watkins, Judge, Harrison's retired, Carmichael's retired. Oh, I have to go find Watts. Can't believe I missed that one. Morrow's retired, Clifford's retired, got Becton, Young's retired, I got Schroeder, Westbrook, Johnson, Harris. Colin Long, Will Wharton, Westbrook's retired. Saul Cummins stats, Brown's retired, we got Wilkins, Cliff Moore. Looks like we got everything. We do. There's one player I just thought of, though, I want to check on, Leon Brooks. Is it possible to go by age? No. Let's just go by name. Where is this man? Oh, we're not there yet. There he is. 4,733 yards and 31 touchdowns. Alright. Very good. I will try to hop back in here real quick. So he needs to pass Dwyer's numbers. So he's probably 2 to 3 seasons away from being on here. Same thing with his passing yards. Because he's at 49, I want to say. So it's going to take at least 3 seasons. And it's going to be hard, but he can fight up these lists. Now, is he going to be all the way up there? It depends how many years he plays. There's something else I wanted to look at. Yeah, Schroeder ain't going to be able to get on there. Alright. And that's going to be all for this one. I've seen everything I need to see. MVP Chip Montgomery once again. Only the second MVP I've ever won in Madden in this simulated style. So, very exciting. Gonna be, I'll check out the playoff picture real quick. So we're playing the Browns. Let's see. Playing the Browns. Who else made it? So the Giants stay in it, and they're going to be playing the second place for MVP. Cliff Moore has a chance to go to a Super Bowl. Trey Newton does too. Cummins. Lots of old players here. Alright, obviously Archer's on there. Our Spears is on the Chargers. Titans have Yancey. Wharton on the Ravens. Don't think the Texans have any of our players. Now they do the Browns. So almost every team in this bracket has a player from my franchise. Which is very impressive. Oh, I just thought of what I was also looking at the pictures. I need to go find Watts. I think he's on the Commanders. Can't believe I forgot about this. Pretty sure he's on the Commanders. Not that it really matters, because he's not going to be retiring anytime soon. No, that was Merriweather. Where the heck did Watts go? I probably overlooked him. What am I doing? Oh yeah, and I gotta do it. One side for the other. He has more than 10 picks. I think. Apparently not. It's a really easy way to find this though. Take a look at the picture. Won't show the team he went to, but it will give me a ballpark, because it's an old picture. It'll only give me a ballpark of where his picks were. He's already at 11, so I'm really confused now. Unless I just completely missed him somewhere. 'Cause there's Hebert. Where the heck is Watts? You telling me this man... I know he got signed somewhere. They're making me do some desperate actions here. I'm finding him. Alright, so he's not on this side. No. Can't just be deleting players like this, EA. You gotta be kidding me. Where is he? I best not find him just chilling on the dang... There's another way to easily find this, actually. What team are you on, my guy? NFL rosters. Like, he was pretty high on the dang board. He should be a 90-something. He went to the Titans. Why is this man not popping up? Giving me anxiety that people are disappearing. That was an immense waste of time. For someone who's not retiring. Alright, interceptions. He's sitting at 22. Has 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, recovered both of them, and also has a touchdown. Alright, we're going to be getting out of here in a second. I want to take a look at the schedule. I feel like we've played the Browns this year. We have, and we got destroyed. I believe it was a simmed game. Montgomery did not do very well. I did the rushing game. And by passing game not doing well, receiving game obviously doesn't either. We had 1 sack, no picks, and no forced fumbles. Alright, we'll have to see if we can get the victory. He did not win the Super Bowl, even go to the Super Bowl the last time he won MVP. So we'll see if we can change that. Have a nice day, y'all. And hoo-day to all you Bengals fans out there.